What's going on, REA Nations? Cornelius Can trying to share some love out there, trying to help you change lives as we change lives together. You and I, we are changing this life because of when you change your life, you change your family, you change your community, change the city, change the state, you change a nation, change the nation, you can change the world. That's what we're doing. So I want to take about part 3 of this journey of having it all, having it all. And Garrett J White world is the body being balanced in business. So on the balance part, he says we have to invest in 3 areas: either our partner, which is our wife or our spouse, or your husband, whoever you care for, our posterity, that's our kids, our friends around us, and the third one is our parents. So those key relationships that we have is the first part of it. So you get half a point for if you invested into that relationship that you have with them. The second part is if you invest into relationship with yourself. It's pretty deep. So let's talk about the first part. How do you invest in a relationship to yourself? Now I remember I tried a couple times, like I'm gonna spend an hour a day or 35 minutes a day to spend some time with my spouse, spend some time with my kids, but naturally, I don't think that really. He said that what he say is send them a message. Excuse me, there. Either through sticky note, through text message, through voice text, and just tell them 3 things. Either choose 3 things. Choose either why you love them, why you appreciate them, or why you honor them, and get specific. Tell about a certain time. For example, my thing, I'm going through a relationship with my I'm trying to build a relationship. So he said do this for a week at a time. You can change people, but at least do it consistently for one person for a week. So I'm doing it with my spouse, my mom, right? My kid's pretty young, so he probably don't understand sticky notes are first message, but it have to be something where you're not expecting a response back. For example, and now I'm trying I'm trying to send a message and say, hey, to my spouse, say, hey, I love you for this morning. This morning as I woke up and I seen you in the bed, I realized how I appreciate you for taking care of me. I appreciate you for taking care of kids and let me follow my dreams. And I truly appreciate that. And that's something that in trying to get attention, like, hey, I know that things don't seem. I know that it don't seem great, but however, you're doing a great thing by just giving me an opportunity to do what I do while you take care of the kids. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you doing that. Just that's my message. And I hope I'm not having anything back, but however, these little nuggets that I'm trying to invest in my relationship, so when it's time to make a withdrawal, it will be money there. It will be something there that I built up because of. We all have time that we lean on our relationships and try to withdraw something. So my goal is to invest what I can in her, in our relationship, to make it better. My mother, she have done so many things growing up, so I try to invest in her as well. But I just say her message. So I do voice text because of I'm working on my speaking, working on my engagement working my engagement with the social media, and so I'm trying to have myself get over the phobia and over the nicks and bruises that you had to deal with doing video. So I'm doing video and just saying, hey mom, thank you for the things you've done for me in my life. Thank you for just trying to be specific, mama. I remember the times that I had times. I'm going back in memories. I remember times when, as a young kid, when I had the old school Chevy with the loud music and TVs. And one time I was driving home from work. I worked at McDonald's, and as I drove home, I was followed by some police officers, and he just followed me. He followed me all the way to my home, and we live in a quarter-sack. And by the time I got to my quarter-sack, it ended up being like 15 police officers behind me. So he didn't turn the lights on. So when I got to my house, they didn't turn the lights on. It was 15 officers in our small quarter-sack for me. So as I was driving there, I remember calling my mom and say, hey mom, I guess the officers following me. I'm coming straight home. So as I got there, the police officer got out of the car. And he told my mom. So I pulled up. My mama was already outside, walking out the door. And the officer told her to get inside, and she was like, "No, I'm not finna get inside. This is my son in my yard. What's going on?" And the guy approached me and asked for my license, registration, and so forth. I gave him that, and he just asked me, "Can you look inside my car?" I said, "No problem. Look inside my car. I have nothing to do it." But at the time, I had the box Chevy with the rims on it, the old school Chevy with the rims on it, Chevrolet Caprice at the time. That was an Impala. That was Caprice at the time. Chevrolet Caprice. I painted canary yellow because I seen this yellow car I love. So and I had the rims, and I had the mirror tint, and I had the music. But at the time, I knew the music wasn't on. But so I guess that it appears as, I'm not sure what it appears as to him, but it probably appears as one of as a dope boy car, if you call it, the guys who sell drugs car. But so he asked me, but it was my car. I painted it because I wasn't like that at the time. At the time that was influencing me at the time back then. So he asked me, could he search the car? I said, sure, search the car. But he didn't. He asked my license and registration, and he went to run my information and came back. It took a while for a little bit. And as him and the other 14 officers was in the parking lot just talking, I was sitting in my car. My mom was in the park. My mom was in our yard looking and sitting there watching. And it took about 15 minutes sitting there. He came back. He said everything checked out. And my mom was like, "What happened?" He said, "No." He said, "Why are the officers?" She said, "Well, his response was, today's a slow day." And he hopped in the car and left. And I remember that day, like, it took all that. And I remember her standing there for me. I remember I was helpless at the time. I mean, 15 officers and just me as a high school kid. I didn't really know what to do. So, and I appreciate my mom for being there for me, to stand strong, to understand that everything will be all right. So, I challenge you to invest in the relationships that you have with your family, the ones you care about. It's just a simple message to say, hey, thank you. Tell them that you love them, you appreciate them, or why you honor them. The second half point is invest in yourself. Take some time, invest in yourself.